Upcoming stuff. They announced a live-action adaptation of the hit show, The Powerpuff Girls.
That I'm excited for.
So
I need some Chemical X.
I've seen people, is this gonna be so stupid? Like, why? But I think my thing is, if they don't take themselves too seriously and just make the movie for what it is, like, I think this can actually work. Like,
Potential there,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Like movies like this, like, think about it. Scott Pilgrim is a very goofy concept, and they were able to pull that off amazingly.
If they would do a Powerpuff Girls movie in the style of
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Scott Pilgrim was the blueprint for making, like, taking crazy adaptations and making them live action. It worked perfectly. So I can see the Powerpuff Girls working. So what we know so far with this is that they're making them. It takes place when they're a lot older. They described it as they're in their 20-somethings, year olds, but they're kind of like disillusioned because, they spent most of their childhood fighting crime that they don't really want to return back to it. They kind of regret it at this point. So I guess something happens where they kind of have to try to decide if they want to band back together this one last time. And what they haven't released who the villain is. It could be, I want to say Mojo Jojo. He's the most iconic villain.
He has to be in there somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Or at least a season 2.
I was gonna say him was so
him. Oh yeah. Him
strange.
Creepy as
I would love to see a live action version of him. I mean, it's like a devil character with like these lobster
hands. That's a lobster
with these high heels.
Very
fun. They gotta make that live.
Yeah. Like, I love him.
I would love to see that on screen. You know what I mean?
Wait, who would you cast as him? You know who I would do?
Jeffree Star.
Vern Cox.
The Vern Cox.
Wait, hold on. Did you say Jeffree Star?
Yes.
No, explain yourself.
If they put Jeffree Star in the movie, we met with so much backlash before it even picks up.
Hold on, wait, hold. No, wait, hold. Yumi, please explain why. Explain.
No, he literally looks like that. It's literally like a person who's like, very androgynous, always wears heels, always has long nails, always has like if you dye Jeffree Star's face red, that's literally him.
Jeffree Star looked like the Crypt Keeper if he Jeffree Star looks like the Crypt Keeper if he went on RuPaul's Drag Race. Hey, kiddies, you know the contour? Like,
he can't act. He can't even apologize and act sincere. So
he'll be like a season 3 villain if they get it that far. They'll have probably like the Gangrene Gang. They'll have like Mojo Jojo.
That's what, the gorillas are not in there. I want no parts of it. That's all I got to say.
I honestly want the Boogeyman to be in there. He was one of my favorite villains.
Facts.
And if you look at him, I swear to God, I'm just
what was
side
that?
note.
Fuzzy Lumpkins, Joe.
Fuzzy Lumpkins. I don't want anyone curvy enough, but don't show her face. Still, don't show her face. Get someone short, like what is it, Danny DeVito, whoever. Just have a nice pair of legs and an ass right next to him, but do not show
the face.
Yes, like
it
has to be that faithful.
They could be goofy with this. Now, as far as casting, who should play? The trio themselves. I mean,
that's a hard question to answer.
There's so many because, like I said, I was having this conversation with somebody, but we were saying like younger actors, like people saying like Millie Bobby Brown, but if they're supposed to be in like their 20s, their mid 20s, I think they're gonna go with maybe a little older. I would assume
they're definitely going multiracial. So,
what's the girl? Who's the actress that played Rue in Hunger Games? I forget her name. She was in the Hate You Give.
Well, as Blossom, I always said Ariana Grande has the look of Blossom, but I don't know if.
She's not acting.
Well,
she hasn't
I don't think she'll ever act.
She hasn't really acted.
I don't think she'll ever act.
Last time she acted that Sam and Cat spin-off?
Pretty much.
It was a little bit after that. She well, if you want to count, she was in Scream Queens. She was in there. Or like, do you have any like ideal cast members for like?
Bubbles got to be a white girl with blonde hair.
Chloe Grace Moretz. I think she'd be a good.
I can see her in this.
Yeah. But she has more of a Buttercup vibe.
I can see her as kind of either because she did such a good hit girl. She could be Buttercup, but I feel like I feel like she could really be any the three of them.
She could be anybody.
You know what? She could play all three.
Who would you have play Professor? Because they
Other
already
than
introduced the fact that they're like angry at the fact that they didn't have a child.
Yeah.
That's going to be a very interesting relationship right off the
I
bat.
have one. Joe McHale.
Ooh.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Someone like could be serious and comedic.
Yeah, Joe McHale.
I think
Okay.
like someone like that with that kind of.
What is this on Netflix?
I think it's gonna be on Cartoon.
CW.
Oh, CW is coming on.
CW?
I heard allegedly CW.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
CW.
series.
That makes sense. 'Cause that's
Fact check,
they're
fact check
kinda-
that.
They're kind of doing
You're
that
right.
whole.
That's
right? Okay.
Let's lower our expectations.
Yeah.
It's on
I guess that
CW.
makes sense.
It's on CW.
That's what I'm saying. I guess that's what the angle they're going with because making Riverdale, you know,
the Flash was
in a
good
more
too.
grounded, more serious kind of
The
time.
I get
Arrow.
something like Riverdale for the Power.
But that's the thing. I don't want that tone of Riverdale. I want something
Yeah.
goofy.
I hope they get to
fun.
use their powers. Like I hope
Yeah.
it's not more, not about their feelings.
Nah, I want them to
and,
be
you know, they get
flying. I
use
want to
their-
see like
their
the
powers.
colored shapes behind them.
Think of the Flash. Yeah, think
You
more
ain't
of the
you ain't getting
Flash.
that on that budget.
But CW, you look at that stuff, and it's a lot of actors that are just starting out. So just lower your expectations. Lower your expectations.
Don't get too
Bring them
excited.
down.
Yeah, when
This
Kid
is-
Flash, when you see Kid Flash for the first time, and then you see him at the later on series, his acting rises so much. But I was like, I tried to
You gotta
watch
let people.
for so long.
You gotta
no.
have patience with
I think
CW
we're
shows.
excited. I
can't
mean,
take it no.
Powerpuff Girls is cool. I wish they did maybe Dexter's Lab.
Yes.
You know.
That would be
The
so
The thing is,
fun.
depending on how
So
successful
dope.
this is, I can see them doing more.
And then they'll do
shows
a
like
share
this.
I think
universe.
Dexter would make a better movie, not a show, because we already had a Dexter show. I mean, the same with Powerpuff Girls, but there's so much more to explore in that world. With Dexter, it's kind of the same premise.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be fun to see Dexter in live action.
Yeah.
I think just a feature. would be
Yeah, a
better for
movie.
that.
I see what you're saying because in
Yeah.
each episode of the Powerpuff Girls, there's different villains, there's
Yeah.
different,
There's-
conflicts and
there's
stuff.
Stuff to it.
Yeah, so that could be turned into a TV show. With Dexter, it's just kind of like, oh, something went wrong in the lab. What,
It doesn't mean I don't love Dexter.
No, it's a
That's
great,
a
great show.
Good
Great
word.
show.
Yeah.